Go ahead, Andy. Take it away.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to the show, finally.
This one's loud,
No
Kev.
shit, Ray. No shit.
Unbelievable, this guy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. I am your host, Andy Julia, also known as The Voice, we got stuff to talk about tonight. Anyway, I do this every week with my compadre in crime. Ladies and gentlemen, he falls asleep on the toilet for hours at a time, Ray Scipio.
Hey, how's everybody doing? What's the name of the podcast?
I don't know. What is it,
You're not my father.
He does his own lead-ins.
I know.
It's fantastic. I was asleep on the shitter for 4 hours. I'll lead myself in. Thank you very much.
These are the bad parts, and you guys make fun of me, and I really wanted to be serious.
Hang on a minute. Let's
about the dangers.
we got one more.
Hold on. Hold on.
One more.
Go ahead, Andy.
The very frustrated. Very frustrated technological nightmare. Whose head almost exploded right in front of me.
And Jimmy,
before
luckily, just smack that fucking bubble right now.
That chewing the gum thing's ridiculous.
My God.
Anyway, sitting behind the desk, pounding on the ones and twos, finger banging everything over there.
Hey,
Kev Dog.
Hello.
Look, I look like your prom date. Andy, do you love me, Andy?
Oh, I love you.
Andy, tell me you love
I
me.
love you.
Will you be good to my kids
Andy?
What?
Just for the record,
Yes.
we're late by 30 minutes. Yes, we are. And we're late because
I'm sorry.
Because you fell asleep on the shitter.
I really
Tell
did.
us how
True
you fell
story.
asleep on the shitter. Tell us.
ahead.
I got to know.
So
That is
I
loud.
am in a very deep depression.
Oh, God. Here we
I
go.
swear to God, very deep depression.
And now, Deep Depression with Ray Scipio.
I lost my job, my new job.
He fired himself.
Yeah.
Your journal didn't work out for you there, buddy?
It did for 3 days, and then
Did it really, though?
yeah,
Okay.
then it was
And
awful.
what happened? What happened?
I lost everything.
You did?
Savings,
These stories are the
everything.
best. So you lost
Anyway.
it all.
Lost
it all.
everything.
Right.
Oh, fantastic.
I lost it all.
Hitting the bonus button. That's how it happened?
Well, that was another issue.
Okay.
So they have a bonus button on these slot machines that automatically puts you in the bonus round.
Right.
But the problem is when you're betting like $30, $40, $50 a pull, to get to the bonus is like 70% of your balance.
Right.
And the button's right to the left. Well, I never played. As crazy as I am, I'm not that crazy.
Right. The good thing is...
I call bullshit. You're that crazy.
No, I've never tried it. It's too much money, dude. It's too much money.
No.
The nephew.
So,
Oh, fucking did equipment. He did it right.
Crambo. I need a guitar string, nephew. Bing. So anyway,
Come here, pussycat.
pussycat.
Woo, off the rails early.
So,
Yes.
what was I saying?
You found the button.
Oh yeah. So I came out of this fog. Fog. I dozed off,
Right.
and when I came back in,
Wait, where did you doze off, though?
just something like the kitchen table
Oh, kitchen table. Okay.
where I get my best sleep until
course.
tonight. Tonight was a good one. So
On the shitter.
yeah, but we'll get back to that. So
Yeah.
Can't wait.
it's all true stories. I can't even make this shit up. No pun intended. So I came to and I was fucking in the bonus round and I look at my balance. It was like a $900 fucking spin, and I lost. Of course, I didn't win. You just take a chance.
Yeah, of course.
So of course, I went from 1,200 to 200 in butt balance, and I wanted to
Butt balance?
balance,
You said butt balance. Okay, good.
like the money I got.
Yeah, but you said butt balance.
I did butt
Yeah,
balance.
Butt balance.
Well, anyway,
Still thinking of the toilet.
I was pulling tricks to.
On the toilet?
No. What were you pulling?
I was on my MyFans doing the my OnlyFans.
Oh.
OnlyFans.
I'm on OnlyFans.
Are you?
Yeah.
What are you showing? Your foot?
I go to the bathroom. I do toiletry tricks.
Bathroom?
Bathroom.
You go to the bathroom?
In the bathroom. No, I'm kidding. God forbid. But I'm going to have to resort to OnlyFans, I think.
You're going
For
to go
what?
broke.
Well, because I shaved my chest.
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ,
You
Ray.
look like a 300-pound infant. Lift it up again. Lift it up again.
Hold on. No.
Right, look at
Jesus
it.
Christ.
So what happened
I can't
was-
even get that in the frame.
I spend a lot of time.
Can you do the whole show shirtless, please?
No.
Can
I
we
do
get you a
lot
tube
of time
top?
in the bathroom.
It's gonna have to be a big tube top.
Look at that
Get you a
scar.
big-
Look.
oh, my God, Ray.
Around the belly button and
you're too
down
low.
to the
Oh,
fun spot.
Jesus Christ.
So
Is that a question mark?
it is. It's like, is he going to die tonight? Will Ray die? It's like the same bat time.
Can't.
Same
Bat-
bat channel.
Batman, I have a riddle
Batman.
for you.
I was going to share something. I can't even remember what I was doing.
Anyway, so
Yeah, go ahead.
I woke up in a frenzy because I lost that fucking money. I wanted to die.
Not that you were. When was this?
No, this
Before
was
you came here?
no. This was during work week.
Of course, you didn't wake up in a frenzy knowing that you were late for the show.
No, I did.
Oh, did you?
I got to tell you, dude. So
So when did you wake up and realize you weren't here?
I'm going to tell you right now.
Cool.
Were your legs numb?
So, yeah. My leg's purple. Look, hey, it's purple. My foot. They're going to cut the foot off. Guaranteed. That's first. Oh God. So I take the kids to McDonald's and after school. I had to drop off all the packages from my auction, doing my errands, right?
Right.
So we go to McDonald's, which was a mistake.
Why?
Well, I go to Taco Bell. I want to tell you a story about what this country is fucked. We
Here
are
we go.
so fucked as a country, people. I go to Taco Bell. Our fucking workers are everywhere, right?
Yeah.
I walk up to the counter. This jerk off walks up eating pretzels. This guy eating fucking
At
pretzels.
Taco Bell.
At Taco Bell. No, he's behind the counter.
Right, he works there.
He works there.
Oh, he's not allowed to have a snack?
Not when you come to take my fucking order, right? At least I thought he was coming to take the order. So
Right.
listen, he comes up, fucks it right in front of me. Don't say I'm standing there with two fucking only people in the place, right?
Maybe he didn't see you.
Yeah, right. I look like a
He should have been like,
I'm
we're
like
going to
a-
hit our quota this month.
Yeah, I'm like a fucking giant comet in there.
Right.
So he goes in, he comes over, fucks with the register, walks away. Doesn't say hello, nothing. So now I'm still standing there. Now I'm getting fucking twisted, and this could be good radio because I'm ready to just fucking, go nuts.
I'm going to lose my mind.
So another kid comes over. He goes, we could only order out there. I'm like, what? He goes, we can't order from the counter.
Why?
I said, why?
Oh, okay.
And the guy goes, I don't know why they didn't tell us, but you got to order from the keypad out there.
Right.
The keypad. All right. Go to the keypad. My son's fucking it up. I said, boys, let's go. Went to McDonald's, and just like good old, the first one is always the best one, and like roaches, they'll fucking survive the next World War. Good old McDonald's, we went there. Now, the problem is, I told her I wanted a large sweet tea, and she made everything fucking large, and of course I eat it, and
What'd you have?
just a Big Mac meal. So for 3 Big Mac meals, $38 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
$38 fucking dollars, right? So now I only go to the bathroom a couple days a week, maybe 2 times. I'm all fucked up. But when I go, it's like a fucking shit show,
Oh, wow.
right?
Right.
It's like,
Right.
and fireworks. So I texted my wife at 5:17 on the phone.
This is today, by the way.
This is today.
Yeah.
We get done to McDonald's. Come home. Soon as I get home, I got the blah, 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 in the stomach.
Bubble belly.
Bubble belly. Now I can't fucking move. Now when I get that, it's like the pain is it's like someone stabbing me in my stomach. You remember them days, right?
Oh, yeah.
Before you were Andy, I'm just gonna have some lettuce.
Right.
Piece of lettuce and a carrot.
Exactly.
And a Manhattan. So I I run upstairs. Now,
Yeah.
I got to get naked, shoes, every fucking thing. Now I'm naked. I get the phone. I got gambling money.
Wait, stop. The listeners, do you have a visual of this? Of Ray naked? All right, go ahead.
Naked
Continue.
on the toilet. Now,
There
they
it is.
gave me $600 today to play with.
Who's they?
DraftKings.
Okay.
So I start fucking gambling. Not off again from gambling.
On the toilet.
On the toilet.
From gambling.
From gambling. Wake
Right.
up. I'm like, oh, fuck. You know, can't do that because, you hit the bonus button. You lose every fucking thing. So the last thing I know is I picked up the phone and started gambling again at like 5:30. Right?
Yeah.
Wake up and the fucking phone, I don't even know where the fucking phone is at this point. I wake up and I'm like numb and purple. I grabbed the phone off the
So you
floor.
actually ate McDonald's and turned into Grimace. Yeah, got it.
I grabbed the fucking phone. I look at it. It's 7:54. That's exactly what's the text message I said to you?
I need 10 minutes.
I need 10 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? No one with the kids passed out.
You know you went way past the 10 minutes, right?
Yeah,
Well,
30.
I'm still on the toilet.
Right.
I'm still on the toilet. I got to now take a quick bath. I
Fighting
got
for
to
your life?
fucking. Oh,
You got to take a bath?
a horse bath. Top and tails.
Right.
Give you undercarriage of hell's your father.
Oh. Yes.
So I take the horse bath. I got to run. She's like, Ray, look at this video of these dogs. Like, I'm like, please, honey, I'm fucking late, because she watches these dog videos all fucking day. Or these cutesy little dog videos.
And she has no idea the massacre that just
No,
happened.
she has no idea.
Right.
No idea what just transpired. So I'm trying to get my swollen feet in these fucking sneakers now. I got a big metal fucking shoehorn this big. Now it gets him right in because solid steel because I kept breaking the other ones. Right? Well, look how fucking big my ankles are trying to get them in the hole of these fucking sneakers.
Why are you sticking your ankles in the holes?
Because I got to get the feet in.
Well, you get your feet in. You don't put your ankles in.
Well, it's wrapped
the whole
around my
problem.
fucking ankle right now, isn't it?
Yeah. Why don't you loosen up that rubber band you got on there?
I can't. Look at it. Look how swollen I am. I mean, I'm really swollen.
Is that brace cutting off circulation to your foot?
I hope it does, but it's not. Look.
You're going to lose the
My
foot.
fucking
the
lower
dead foot?
leg, my lower leg's bigger than the fucking upper leg.
You should wrap that around your belly.
I should.
Ah, that's a good idea.
I
You know
should,
what I mean?
but I got the Del Boca Vista shirt on now.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Del Boca Vista from the Steinfeld show.
Steinfeld.
The Steinfeld show.
Look at the Steinfeld show shirt on. She got me 6 of them, all different, varieties.
Retirement community where people come to die.
Hey, did you lock the door, by the way, when you came in?
I didn't lock my car either. It just
Andy?
sent me a message.
We
Hold
didn't
on.
lock it?
I'll take care of
Let
it.
me
No,
lock
I'll get it.
my
I'll operate that.
Mercedes.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's unlocked, Andy. Now look what I do. Boink.
Oh, look at that.
And, you got anything to drink, Kev? Please, Kevin.
Do you have anything?
What? You're fucking late. Come on, man. I'm fucking dying.
No, I honestly don't. I only have, I got Monster.
Yeah, give me a Monster.
Oh, God.
Holy shit.
Watch tonight on
I'll
our
be
show
methed
when
out tonight.
Ray drops dead right on the show.
Yeah, there's no
gonna
doubt.
happen.
This is going to send the fucking heart into spasms.
Yes.
I thought it was fluttering the other night. There's no doubt, people, that I will be dead soon. I hate to say it, but I
Why?
don't see any far. I can't see. And it's funny because before my accident, I kept telling the wife, I said, I can't shake this fucking. Thank you. I love you. I can't shake this fucking, I don't see it far.
Right.
Like I see me die. That's why I started writing the book to the kids.
Why don't you change stuff so you do live? I mean,
I
that
am.
might
I
be-
switched
Hey.
to Monster.
There you go.
I'm not drinking Coke
Hey,
anymore.
listen, if you go into diabetic shock, I'm not responsible.
Yeah, exactly.
I got cupcakes out there, too. You want one of them?
No. What's this made out of?
It's a Monster.
It's pretty good.
Good. Nice.
Just what he needs. Just what he needs.
No, seriously. Where are they putting this?
It's all kinds of shit that's not good for you.
Yeah.
Taurine?
Taurine.
Taurine.
Is this a lot of sugar?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure it is.
How about caffeine?
I
There's
could
caffeine in there, too.
I could smell that from here.
I know, right?
Holy Christ.
It's really bad. I'll just take sips of it. So I woke up. So how many hours is that? 5? So you figure 5
On the toilet.
5:20 to 7:54.
Like almost 3 hours.
That's almost 3, yeah.
So when I say I don't sleep, I really do get some sleep.
I said that last week, and you're like, no,
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, you just got to add up the 3 here.
That's what I said. Your little fucking cat naps.
Yeah,
where you like doze off at the table.
Doze off the tables. Yeah. But
Doze off the table. Like just now.
yeah.
You're gonna choke to death on your gum.
I did last night, Andy. I woke up on my back. Somehow when I was playing, I fell on my back and fell asleep on the bed.
Yeah.
And I started choking. I went, I woke up and I was choking.
What were you choking on?
I take 4 pieces of gum.
Right.
Them 4 cubes.
Yeah.
I can't. One fucking piece gets me mad.
What?
Because I'm going to do this little fucking piece of gum, man.
Right.
I need some gum. I got to blow bubbles.
Right. Why don't you get that big league chew in a pouch?
Nah, I had that. It sucks. It gets too soft. So I had 4 pieces in me at all times. I buy 4 of them plastic things at a time.
Yeah.
And so I had the 4 in, and I play at the edge of the bed, but sometimes I must pass out because I wake up and my back's fucking killing me, and so my legs are on the ground.
Right.
My back's like this, and I can't even get up. Sometimes got to call the kids to pull me up. I can't. I'm fucking paralyzed.
When you're going, they're going to be like, remember when we used to lift Dad out of the bed?
I know.
Remember that?
I know, and that's a fucked up thing. I'm probably going to die choking on gum, gambling, choking on fucking gum.
When
With
I
my
was
feet on the ground.
When I was really big, the thing I worried about the most was dropping dead.
Yeah.
And not dying, but the fact that like at my funeral,
They would bury you in a piano case?
well, no, the kids would be up there. They would do my eulogy or whatever, and
Yeah.
then you'd hear like beep, 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 beep.
Getting
Like
a
a forklift.
Andy,
Bringing it over.
did you give somebody the phone number?
Huh?
Did you give somebody the phone number to call in?
I keep giving it out every week.
All right, well, let's see who this is.
All right.
Somebody's calling us. How do I answer it? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
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 Hello.
It's nobody there.
Oh, well.
No shit.
Nobody there.
Is there anybody out there?
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard that?
They
right?
were there.
No, they weren't there. There's nobody there. It's probably spam.
What's our
Probably
number?
Hector gum.
I don't even know the number off the top of my head.
So I
I've
did
shared
this.
it.
So check
Kevin,
this
they
out.
stole
I
the
did
car.
this. I did this today.
Kevin.
Somebody stole the car. I saw him over outside, and I don't see the car. Somebody stole him.
Stole him. Somebody
So
stole him.
I got this. If you want to, we'll put that.
There
up.
we
You
go.
So we have
Rodeo.
a phone number, and if you want to call in, you're watching the show now, and you want to call in and berate Ray, have
That's
at
right.
it. Yes, we are open to anybody wanting to call in and.
Give us a call. 609-300-4396.
That's
It's got some ring
Hey.
to it. I like that.
Yeah.
609. Yo, can we make a word out of that? Like 609, kill yourself? or
Next time you're on the
something?
shitter, you go ahead and explode the numbers and see what you can
Yeah, I
associate.
will. 343
Instead of
network.
gambling, you can figure out what the letters
Yeah,
are.
there you
What's that ring to, Kevin?
What's it ring to?
Yeah, the
it's
computer?
a Google. It's a Google.
Google.
No, I put the ringer up on this TV so I could hear it when it comes in.
Nice.
609-300-4396. Give
That's-
us a call. You can talk to us. Berate Ray.
Yeah, please.
Be nice, people. I'll find you.
He ain't going to find nothing. He'd have to move to go find you.
Yeah.
God
so
forbid.
anyway, we could also bring somebody in via video if you want. We can
No,
do that.
there you go.
If you have anybody you want to bring in, we can do that.
We will be
Boy,
done.
this shit, I'm fucking all wild. You look at me. I'm
So-
shaking.
Yeah.
You might.
Excuse me.
You remember back in the 70s, they had that rubber band thing that hooked up to a motor and it shook people? It was like it was a thing,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
You're doing that with that.
I am.
Maybe you lose weight tonight.
Maybe. Maybe I die.
Somebody's calling.
Oh,
Look
here
at
we
that.
go.
Who you think it is?
I don't know.
Andy's wife.
I don't know.
My
Ready?
wife. No.
Let's see. Hello.
Aye.
Who's it? Who is it?
Hello.
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 Who's this?
Hi. Hi. This is Gene Simmons' bank account.
G. Simmons bank account.
Wow.
Yes.
Go on. you have our attention.
I would just like to thank Ray for all the donations over the years.
You're welcome, buddy. Uncle Gene.
Yes.
Uncle Ray.
It's-
I'm known as Uncle Ray.
It's
Isn't
going
it?
right to my hookers. Going right to the hookers.
I know this voice. Who is this?
Jim Grasso, I guarantee it.
Jim Grasso.
How did you know?
Sounds like Jim. I know that voice, man.
Who's
What's
Jim
up, bro?
Grasso?
Hey guys.
It's
What's
Oh,
up?
Kevin's Jim?
No, Jim Grasso.
Oh, you're so fucking stupid, Ray.
he really is.
Oh, it's my Jimmy, the producer, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right, from our old
Big
show.
Jim, the producer.
From our old show, The Idiots, Big Jim, the producer.
Hey.
Can I have a minute with Jim?
Yes.
Of course.
Jim, are you there?
Yeah.
How did you tolerate these dipshits? How?
Money.
Money? Well, shit, I'm doing it wrong.
Jim loved the
There's
show.
only one dipshit.
We were
That's
the
true. That's true. You're right.
Jim
You're
loved
definitely-
the show.
we both know who that is.
Jim loved it. Don't let him fool you. We were there for all of Big Jim's, right?
Yeah.
We were there for the birth of his beautiful daughter, who was a Kiss. How's your daughter doing, man?
She's doing great.
How old is she now?
Yeah, she's old.
She's 8.
Oh my God, dude! Really?
Yep.
She don't
8
like
years
Kiss.
old.
She don't like Kiss no more, right?
No. She's into country music.
There you go.
Oh, that's
killing
good.
me.
So anyway, when she was little, she loved Kiss, man.
I remember.
Yeah, it was awesome. I used to get her
Yeah, she
Kiss
liked
stuff.
Uncle Ray.
Uncle Ray, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Ray with the Kiss gifts.
Uncle Ray, who stayed awake back then.
Yeah, Jim.
Well,
Jim, not very
Kinda.
healthy, Jim.
Kind of.
As you could have expected, Jim. Not healthy.
I know. I've been watching.
Why?
We had a blast on our old show.
Oh yeah, man.
Remember we brought Gay 2.0 down on the show?
Yep.
All them
Oh, yeah.
guys talking about going tubing and ripping their iron holes out and everything. It
Yeah.
was great.
The one had to get surgery afterwards. That was awesome.
Then Ray got into a fight with who? Oh, it was Joanne Saraganakis
Oh,
Weekly.
Sarah
on the show.
Ganaklis, remember? The Camden native.
It was something else.
Sarah
Camden
Ganaklis.
native.
There's Roy Andy's fucking, I'm going to bring this great comedian in.
It was great though. People loved
It was, yeah.
It really was.
Schmo begged us
Well,
for a job.
I mean, the best. Yeah, Schmo is the best.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. You know what was the most fun
No.
about being on Wildfire? We buried every other show. That was
yeah,
fun.
man.
That was fun.
The best was the natives that lived there.
Oh
Because
God.
there were like hookers. It was like if you could think of a homeless strip mall, Kevin, and in the middle was a beautiful studio.
Yeah.
A homeless strip mall.
And behind fucking
Okay.
people that were, this guy's fucking cooking meth down here.
Great.
And we would talk to these people as they would walk by.
Yeah, it was great.
I'd try to bribe them to come on the show.
You
Remember
tried to
the
give
toothless girl?
No
Yeah,
way.
$20, and she
20
was like
bucks.
Where was this at?
Woodbury.
Woodbury, dude.
I'm surprised that's in Woodbury.
I know, right?
I thought Woodbury's a nice area.
Well, they started big. They used to have a TV studio. It was big,
Gotcha.
big, and then they declined. As they declined,
Yeah,
we went with
big
them
decline.
for the ride. And we ended up with me and Mitch Williams. Yeah.
Well, it actually ended up with me and Chuck Grimley.
Oh, really?
That was pretty much the end.
That was the end. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
Chuck's still going on.
I know he is.
And I'm
Here we
going to be
go.
joining him, I think, starting next week. He wants to just.
Oh, look at that.
His son,
Oh,
his son
man.
abandoned him.
Is there a big
He
announcement?
needs a ratings boost.
Yeah, right. His son abandoned him. I'll tell you, it's a shame because he put money. We had to give Larry Boa $400, $300 for 10 minutes, 15 minutes to talk. But like, I got all the Phillies phone numbers in my phone because I would be the one to have to call him and say, "Hey, we're going on," and
Right.
he's going to send you your money. Chuck's going to send you your money. But here's the best, Jim. Fucking Mitch calls him out of nowhere the other day for a fucking loan. And
my
And he
God.
fucking gives it to him.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm like, I used to go on. I'm like, "Hey, Mitch, I saw your rookie jersey on eBay. What's up with that?" He's like, "Well, I had to sell all my shit to pay for my lawyers." He said.
Why is he so broke?
I know he got $1 million. He got $1.5 million. Well, probably like me.
Didn't he sue MLB Network?
Yeah, he got $1.5 million. We were there when he got money. When he got paid.
Right.
Yeah.
But I will say this: he was good. He was good when he was not kicking over his spit cup all over the fucking. I almost threw up that day on the fucking air.
Right.
He fucking tips over his spit cup, all tobacco and. See, I'm gonna throw up right now.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, it was awful.
It's going to be Big Mac everywhere.
And then I had to give him pills. Oh, this fucking guy. Remember the day? Were you there when I had to walk him out of the fucking building, Jim?
Yes, he was dizzy.
Yeah, he lost his equilibrium. I said, "Well, I don't think you should be driving, Mitch." He's like, "Fucking," I had to walk him out. He couldn't walk. He was a mess, dude. This guy was a fucking mess.
Remember I pissed him off when I was talking about his spitballs and everything?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got all mad.
He goes, "Who's this fat guy?" He thought he was going to see your father.
Yeah, he goes, "Who's this fat guy out here?"
Yeah, Mitch didn't.
It's not Andy Julia.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. And this, again, this was back when nobody, like, there wasn't a lot of podcasts like now.
No, but you know, the funny thing is, we used to sit and just bullshit back and forth, like after the show, and like you had like this like vision
Yeah.
of what podcasts were going to be, and you were
told
like,
Jim,
all the cars are going to be Wi-Fi, and
Yep.
you're going to be able to listen to whatever you want as far as like talk shows or books
I
or
used
whatever.
to tell Jim, "You're there, man. You're right." I'm like, if you could just roll with the, I just
Get
think-
100 grand.
Yeah.
If we had 100 grand, we'd be okay.
We were 100. You were 100 grand short of being a fucking millionaire. I'm telling you.
Right.
How about when then Jim invented a fucking mobile kit that you could take to any bar or anything, plug in, and we would be on Wildfire. We would be on the radio. It'd be like taking this show with just a little plug-in box. He actually sold a couple.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
That's what. Didn't
Yeah.
we do that when we went to
Yeah.
opening day for the Eagles? Right.
Yeah, when we were outside of the fucking stadium. Kevin, we went outside the Eagles Stadium. There's 50,000, 60,000 people. Let me tell you, we had a blast.
Yeah, we did.
One guy kept walking by. I'm like, wait, what the fuck's this guy doing? He keeps, we had to give him a shirt to get rid of him.
We had people coming up because there was other people there that were like doing sports shows. We were the only comedy show there.
Yeah, we were doing a comedy show in the middle of a fucking Eagles game.
And then those guy, remember that girl who like would heave the ball?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
all
She
the
can
guys
fucking throw it.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was a beast. And the guys were getting pissed off and not giving her the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I walked over and I'm like, come here. I said, throw that ball down there. And she fucking threw that. Her boyfriend couldn't catch.
That's
But
always
he made
the case.
sure he told us, that's my girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's my
Oh,
fiance.
she's mine.
Yeah, she's mine.
Yeah.
Guys, calm down.
I love her.
Yeah.
No, we had fun, man. I almost think it got over polluted, though.
What are you talking about?
Like every famous guy does a podcast
Right.
like in their house. There's just so much. Like how could you even make it as like two guys that are two funny guys? Like how do you make it in the world? First you got to get through all the famous people
Right.
that automatically get an audience.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
a lot of them, like, they either don't last, right?
Right.
Or they go stale really quick because they're only as funny as they're writing. You know what I mean? So like even you'll see them on like TikTok, little like clips of the show or whatever.
Yeah.
And the clip that they show is just the funniest thing that they've done, and that's it.
Right.
It's boring after that.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Hey,
hard.
you get one viral clip and it could change your life.
It's true.
It's hard to do an hour. You know that.
Like if
it's hard to be up.
Well, it's hard to do an hour, yeah. But I mean, like, all right, for example, tonight we're doing a show. Jim's calling in. Kevin's a little pissed off because the technology end of it. But if you drop dead of a heart attack from drinking that Monster, we go viral.
But tell me those two stories weren't good.
Which stories?
That happened to me tonight.
Oh, on the shitter?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can't make that up.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
And why would you, really?
But how
Exactly,
could you
why would you?
sleep? My thing is, how could you sleep? Like I didn't fall down. Like how do you not fall? Like I got it down to a science to where I could just sit straight up,
On the
fall
toilet.
asleep on the toilet,
Right.
Well,
narcolepsy.
you could fall asleep mid-conversation here.
Oh, there's no doubt.
And have.
And have,
And
yeah,
have,
exactly.
Don't you have hemorrhoids?
Yeah, they come and go.
Right.
They're that pleasant.
Doesn't he
gift.
have?
Dude, I
They're
was
like
kidding.
herpes.
What doesn't he have? Exactly.
like herpes.
Exactly, Jim.
They come and go as they please, you know? If they're like that annoying fucking kid that never listens. Be home by midnight. Boom. Here they are, 2 a.m.
Yep.
Yeah, it's awful, man. It's awful.
And the water draws them. So, I mean, from sitting there,
The water draws them.
Yeah, it does.
What are you talking about?
From sitting above the water draws them out.
Oh, you're fucking crazy.
Your
The water
hemorrhoids.
draws them
It
out.
does.
Who told you that?
I remember reading it somewhere.
The fuck out of here. So what happens when you go on the
Kev.
beach?
Cold concrete.
Yes,
Cold
yeah.
concrete pulls
Kev.
them out.
Yeah.
Can we look that up,
Jim,
please?
is that true?
What is it?
Jim,
Yeah.
Cold
If you're on
concrete?
cold concrete, it'll pull them out. Yep.
Yeah, they said. Don't you
Well, what
remember
now?
in what was it, Lethal Weapon? He said Mel Gibson says to Danny Glover, "You're going to get piles." from sitting on the,
Man, I was
on the
going to say,
rocks.
if I went to the beach, that would be a fucking hemorrhoid fest.
Yeah.
If water
It
drove
says
out.
it in the Ice Cube song too. Concrete bench kicking off the hemorrhoids.
Really?
It's one of it's one of Ice Cube
Unbelievable.
lyrics.
So what have you been doing now, Jim? You still at the where are you at? You're at U.S. Foods, right?
I'm still there. Yep.
He's going to
Nice.
punch you in
21
the
years.
mouth. He's
Oh,
gonna
that's right. I can't
punch you
mention
in the
nothing. He
mouth.
gets mad.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Well, I'm not on. I'm not calling during the day, right?
Yeah,
So
now it's
I'm on my time now.
Oh, that's right. Are you still big on the Flyers?
Yeah. I'm still a Flyers fan. You
Hey,
know?
did the guy that was on your show, is he the guy on is he on WIP now?
What guy?
Is Taylor producing any is he the Taylor that I keep hearing on WIP?
No.
okay.
Taylor is doing something with an ex-WIP guy. There's a whole story there. I haven't talked to Taylor in a while. But
He's with Howard Eskin?
no.
Oh, okay.
But from what I hear, he's doing fine.
But we
Joe
got
Kelly's doing fine. Everybody's doing good.
good. We gotta have Jim on one night and just do some
I'm waiting for the invite. I got to see the studio. I want to see it.
I'll tell you
my,
what, man.
My jam.
So our buddy Kevin, he does this for a living. He just did the Fabian concert in Hamilton.
But I don't do this for
Which
a
is
living.
no,
I
you don't. He don't do
Yeah, I
this,
don't do
but he
podcasts.
sets up he set this up in an hour. But
Yeah.
he does real stages, concert stages for like big acts and he's got the metal trusses. Like when you go in his warehouse, giant warehouse.
That's nice.
Yeah, he
Real
could
deal.
fucking set it up.
It's a shame you should have came like about a month or two ago. He had tools everywhere.
Had
Oh,
tools,
we had
yeah.
tools
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
sale.
tools.
Oh yeah,
Love tools.
Hector. We had Hector.
Love
here.
tools.
We
I'm
could.
almost there. They're almost gone.
He's
They're
almost gone.
almost gone. Thank God.
Well, Hector's gone. Thank God.
Hector is gone. Thank God. I haven't heard a peep.
Kevin.
I
Kevin,
ain't heard a peep. Thank God.
somebody stole him the car.
Kevin, somebody stole the car. I'm coming over outside and I don't see the car. Somebody
I
stole
love
it.
that.
Yeah.
Kevin
Never
was
gets
that.
old.
I'm trying to think of the movie. It's almost like Seinfeld when Costanza gets the office when he said he was handicapped.
Right.
And they try to keep taking things away from him so he quits because they can't fire him.
Right.
That's what Kevin did to this poor bastard.
That's
First
not
we
true.
stole his car.
That's not true.
Then Kevin shut off the fucking heat. We were
No,
like,
I didn't shut
and
it
this guy
off.
wouldn't go.
Hey,
I'd
he
give
wouldn't
this guy
go.
fucking credit. He buys a bike.
Yeah.
He wouldn't go away. He fucking loaded up on the blankets.
Yeah.
Like this guy wouldn't
Yeah.
fucking
Poor
leave.
guy.
Yeah, poor guy.
Don't say poor guy.
Kevin killed my chickens.
Dude, I took that chicken coop down like nobody's
He
business.
ripped the
I
chicken
ripped
coop
that. I
down.
brought the skid loader over there, dude. I
He
went right
calls
through
fucking
it.
ice. The best was he couldn't go through the
I
ice
didn't
call.
call ice. Hey, somebody else called ice on him.
He couldn't go through the ice call, but he was close. He
Yeah.
had ice on the phone.
Yo,
He just,
ice showed up. Ice showed up for
ice,
the girl,
baby.
his girlfriend, who he was charging rent.
Yes.
He was charging rent. He was living there for free.
Yeah, sure.
He's charging the girlfriend rent,
Mm-hmm.
right? And her son is on the list,
Yeah.
right? So they came and raided for him.
Nice.
He had the car,
Mm-hmm.
and he was renting the car to a friend. Dude had
Smart.
he had the whole
Big-
racket going.
He's,
He's
a
smart.
businessman. Businessman.
He is. He
Fucking
business.
Hector.
Business.
I had a guy.
Fucking Hector.
I'll tell you how bad. I'll tell you how bad I was with cars. I had a guy.
I think we know how bad
Yeah,
you
we
are.
definitely know.
I
Yeah, we're well aware.
when Lexus came out with this GSF Sport, I just gotten 2 Cadillacs, and I had to have this car.
Right.
So I went in one day and I subleased the one car to my mother's waitress. These people, we don't even know if they were credit worthy or anything. And then my Cadillac I gave to a guy named Flacco.
Right.
Flacco.
Flacco.
The Flacco?
Flacco.
Not Flacco from Johnny's. No,
Okay.
I had
Oh,
a
not
Flacco.
yeah,
He just
no
would
Flacco.
talk like
Is that
this.
like Joe Flacco?
No, better than that. No license, no nothing. Here he is. He used to ride his bike everywhere.
Right.
I didn't give a fuck. I had to have this car. So I would take the money out of his pay, and I gave him this Cadillac. And sure enough, I got a... Thank you, boss. So then when I got rid of that, I went and got this fucking Lexus I had to have. Thank God that ended, I didn't get sued or,
Right.
God forbid, anything, bad happened. But, yeah, we've lived a crazy life, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, yeah, right. Thank God. No, it's we're still going, man. We're
Yeah.
still.
I
Wait,
love it.
We're
Andy looked good. Looked great,
he
man.
does,
thanks,
don't he?
dude. Thank you.
Isn't he a pretty bitch?
Thank you.
He's smaller than you, right?
How do I look, Jim?
Fat.
How do I look fat? I just shaved
God.
everything, baby.
Oh,
Look,
my
I
God.
shaved everything. I'm like a bald turkey. Don't you love it?
Jim, I actually got bigger after I left the show with Ray that we did. I was like
You got bigger?
Yeah, I was like 460.
Ooh,
Oh,
God.
fuck.
Yeah, bro. It was bad.
Dude, I remember you walking in, you barely made it up the 4 steps.
Yeah, couldn't breathe.
Get in. I'm like, this guy's going to fucking drop dead. I swore you were going to drop dead as soon as you got up them steps.
Yeah.
But he always smelled good, didn't he, for a fat guy?
Always smelled great.
He
yeah.
did.
you.
He did.
Thank you.
He'd sweat like a pig. He didn't care. He loved it.
He didn't.
He loved it. The best was Jim. Remember, he used to choke on the fucking air, and I would say cancer.
Yes.
Still do.
Now he's got that fucking looks like a beeper. Now he
I
goes.
got a vape.
Oh, you're vaping.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course he's vaping.
What's the flavor?
It's a mint.
Mint.
Mint. Oh, that's a good one.
Well, I don't like the fruit flavor
Stop,
thing.
right?
Sorry, I'm
Manly.
fucking all edgy now. What the fuck you giving me here?
You wanted it.
Monster. Well, I'm dying of thirst. I was sitting, on the toilet for 3 hours.
Well, listen, before we go, further deeper into this show, you know what's going on this weekend, right?
What?
The food truck.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Event.
that's right. The food truck festival this weekend.
And you know who's
I
going to
have
be
no
there,
idea.
right?
Yeah.
Who?
Our latest sponsor, Ray.
right.
Come
Oh.
on, man.
Louis
sorry.
Fries.
Louis French fries and more.
Dude, I don't leave the house, man.
You don't leave the house.
I missed a big
You
event
could
last
walk.
week.
You could walk right to the food truck festival. Get some exercise.
He
Go
could
straight.
walk.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
It's going to be 90 to Thursday. I'll be dead.
Ray's going to walk.
I missed a big event the other last week. I think everyone's mad at me.
What event?
Well, the Republicans went not knocking.
Dude, there's
on-
something every day.
I know.
They're doing something every day. I see all their faces on both sides.
But they went knocking door to door.
door to door.
Yeah,
Door to door. Jehovah Witnesses.
Hi, are you home? Hi. Will you vote for us? Here, we'll blow you.
Oh.
We're going to blow
Oh!
Hi.
Can I borrow your toilet?
Wow.
Can I borrow your bed? Where's this kid at?
Hi, this is Ray Scipione. I'm running for something. Can I use your toilet?
If I'm out of here, if I'm not out of here in an hour, can you wake me up,
If you hear
please?
me snoring, right?
Can you imagine?
Do you have an alarm clock?
you.
Where's? Excuse me. Where'd your guy go?
So, yeah, the Food Truck Festival in Hamilton this weekend. Make sure you come out. Check out Louis Fries and more.
Yeah, you got to see this.
I want to
Scott.
see a line behind Louis Fries and more.
And he's got more.
Fuck all the other trucks
Whoa.
and go
Have
to
you-
Louis
Whoa.
Ray,
Fries
you are
and
he's on-
more.
Yeah, I want to give you a monster.
Yeah, the
overall.
Monster Energy really cranked him up.
What? Oh, now
Look at him.
you just don't want to curse. You don't want to do
Oh, I
nothing.
don't, no, it's not true. You're just a little.
Now you're going to get him
getting
hooked on
nuts.
that.
Yeah, I know.
Well, monster. That's all I need.
Yeah.
So Louis Fries and more going to be at the truck show the food truck show this weekend. Food truck festival.
Look at his face. Look
And,
at that face.
Hey,
Look at that.
Look at
Look at
that
that.
knife.
Look at
I like
Louis.
to stab
That's
you with that
Louis.
knife, Andy.
Hey, did you know it's a veteran-owned business? Louis is a
That's
veteran.
right.
Is
He's
he?
a veteran.
Gotta
Yep.
support. Gotta
Is he
support.
really?
Yeah,
He's a Navy veteran.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah. These guys seen him in his little skivvies or whatever they call that with the little. What do they call that? The
don't know.
neckerchief with the.
It was the Popeye outfit.
Yes, exactly.
Wait a minute.
But what?
He was in the Navy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
God bless him.
Yeah.
Did he see any action?
I don't know. I just know he's in the Navy.
In the Navy, you got to
sail
sail
the
the seven seas in the Navy.
All right, let me take
Sometimes
this.
you got to get on your knees
In
in
the
the Navy.
Navy.
Oh my
Sometimes
God.
you got to do something with men in the Navy. In the Navy.
In the Navy.
In the Navy. That's pretty
Well,
funny.
thanks for your service, Louis. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thanks for wrapping
No,
that up,
Jim. Thanks for your service, Jim, because you are one hell of a producer, buddy.
That's right. And he was great on Sesame Street too, as Grover.
He was.
He really was.
I wish people, I wish
I'm Super Grover.
I wish people could have seen me the day
Oh, here we go.
I was at.
Look, you're itching.
Look at my
You're-
legs.
you
I know
look
I'm
like
a bit
a
ashy.
crackhead, dude.
I know. I'm awful. I'm sorry. I'm on 22 pills to stay alive. I wish people could have seen the day that I was in the place of work,
Right.
and I told you the secretaries were all talking amongst themselves, like almost like, oh, he's going to a bar tonight, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Jim has a radio station. I'm like, what? Right. He's going to some bar tonight at his radio station. So I talked from there. I shot up and talked to Jim for like, how long, Jim, that first time?
Too long.
Too long? I was questioning him about everything. He didn't want to, he didn't want to divulge anything, because he figures, he's at work and he don't want to. But I begged him.
I thought that was my meal ticket out of there.
Yeah. Plus,
Me too, Jim.
He didn't like you anyway.
But
I really thought that was going to go because his podcast sounded better than everyone's.
It sounded better than radio stations.
It did,
really
man.
did.
It was, it was just great.
well, you got to remember, we initially started it as a recording studio, so we had all the top-notch equipment to record music. So
yeah, but I mean,
we weren't dealing with little shit.
You guys were way before your time.
Yeah, definitely.
I know.
Like having the businesses
The
come on.
technology has changed so much, and they had it like nailed.
No, they
the
did.
way they do now, and they sounded that good.
But even
back
the
then.
ideas of having businesses come on and do their own show,
Yeah.
real estate, it didn't have to be a comedian or something funny. It could have just been a business one, food shows. They always wanted to have live food shows come on because that's the shit people watch.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
We had the test drive. We would bring in we brought in a local coffee company.
Yeah, we had the coffee, the
Wine. Valenzano's came in. We also had who do we have Carmine's or something that brought in hoagies? Remember that? It was like hoagies and roast beef sandwiches and stuff. We had a bunch of food.
We were doing Bagliani commercials the first night.
Oh yeah, yeah, we were.
Yeah,
because you were eating right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were shoving a hoagie down your throat.
So I'm doing my
driving.
auction. I'm doing my auction yesterday. Bunny, without telling me, comes home, and it was I had it was.
But she's got to tell you that she's coming home.
No, it was she comes home. I didn't even know she fucking left. I mean,
okay.
Ray, I just want to make sure you're off the toilet. Are you okay? I'm about to come in. Please put clothes on.
It was a big auction. It was, like I said, a 4-hour auction. I had all this fucking shit I was selling, and it's all piled up behind me. Anyway, to prepare took me 2 hours. So she comes home and she comes home with Primo's fucking hoagies while I'm halfway through the show. And she goes, I'll leave yours over here. She leaves, and I'm telling the people, I'm live, and I'm going, my fucking wife, this hoagie is staring at me right there.
Right.
I'm 300 pounds. Here's a fucking big T Diablo. Pepper ham, pepper turkey, pepper cheese, lettuce, tomato, and a fucking gallon of potato salad.
Right.
Just sitting there. So I'm telling the people, I tried to wait. Finally, I said, fuck it, people. Hold on. I went and grabbed the fucking hoagie. Oh, I was sweating, palpitating. I had a giant orange
Teeth
Coke
are
right
itching.
there. Oh, yeah. I look just like a junkie. He's a junkie. Look at her. She's a junkie. So I grabbed the fucking hoagie, and now I'm showing the people. I'm like, people, hold on a minute. I ate
watched you eat?
right in front of the fucking TV. They loved it.
Oh, did they?
They loved it. Where'd you
sure.
get that at? What's that? Where'd you get that? I'm like, listen, people, I'm 300 fucking pounds and I'm angry.
Right.
She parked the fucking sandwich right next to me. The onions are swifting under my nose. It got room temperature. Swifting. So it got to room temperature. Everything was fucking melting behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. The
The
Italian
lunch
Diablo.
meat started sweating. Oh, the cheese gets real soft and milky.
I've never heard you talk about women like this.
like a
Women
penthouse
don't
forum.
taste that good.
Well, you're not cooking them. Anyway.
Anyway.
Yes.
Shit.
So speaking of hoagies, there's a debate going on with me and the West Coast Barbie that I'm with, right? So she says that when I say, we want a hoagie, right? She calls it an Italian sandwich.
But
Yeah.
an Italian sandwich.
An Italian sandwich.
That's fucking
Violation.
gabagool and fucking.
But it's between bread, right? 2 pieces of bread would be a sandwich.
I thought you were gonna say submarine.
She thinks a hoagie's a sandwich.
No, hoagie's not a sandwich.
Right. It's a standalone, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a
Same thing with a cheesesteak.
what you call a cheese? The steak and cheese?
No, she calls it a cheesesteak. She don't call it a cheesesteak sandwich.
Down south, when you get a cheesesteak, it's literally fucking
Steak.
thick
I
steak
know.
on a roll. I wanted to
went
throw
to
up.
Florida, it was gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a steak and cheese. When I went to North Carolina, I'm like, could I have a hoagie and a Coke? They're like, a what?
They all talk about like Southern food and all that shit. Yeah, not Jersey's the best, man.
Well, I will.
Hands down,
I'll
bro.
agree with you, except for one fucking meal I had. It's called Tex-Mex. I was in Dallas at the coach's clinic.
Right.
I can't describe it. It's not fucking Mexican. It's not. It's like in between Mexican and fucking I don't know what. But there was a buffet
Right.
in this giant hotel. It was like an indoor fucking mall hotel. It was huge. I find this fucking place. It was $20. I ate there 3 times a day. It knocked my fucking balls.
Only
in.
3
It
times
was
a
so
day?
good. Yes. I'm with a bunch of college coaches, and it's funny that my coach, he was a bit tight. So we all
wow.
go in and sit down. We got the coach from Temple, coach from fucking
Was he
here,
like
here.
pinky tight or was he thumb
No,
tight?
he's the guy, he brings his fucking lemonade in, gets a glass of water and mixes it, because he was on the diet Crystal Light,
Right.
So we all sit down and he says, $20, we're getting the fuck out of here. He stands up. I said, Coach, sit down. We're already seated. I ain't paying $20. I said, I'll take care of it. Lunch is on me.
Right.
And we fucking ate, pigged out, and I was in heaven. So then I kept coming back myself because these guys are, these coaches aren't,
Did they give you
I'm
frequent
changing-
flyer mileage?
No, but I'm over here changing life, fucking pigging out.
Right.
I'm on a different world here.
Yeah, but you were an athlete back then, right?
No, this was when I was coaching. When I was coaching in college.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, baby.
All right,
Yeah,
baby.
baby.
All
Yeah.
right, baby.
I was doing it back then. They're not used to, hey, come here to chicken. I got lunch. They're used to, can I eat each, each guy gets a fucking ticket and they pay,
Yeah.
No, not with Big Ray.
No.
I was Big Ray.
You just pulled right up to the table at
How
the
you
buffet.
doing? Oh, yeah, baby. It was beautiful.
Was it?
Sounds beautiful.
When did you go from Big Ray to Uncle Ray?
Uncle Ray was, I hate it because my niece calls me Uncle Ray, and then all her little friends that are now 30
Right.
and more, well, they still call me Uncle Ray.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
Well, because they're all hot, so you're
Jesus.
like, I feel like dirty Uncle Ray,
Oh.
But it's legal.
are.
It's legal.
But it might be
Sure.
just in your head that you're dirty Uncle Ray. They
Well-
think of you as, oh, remember Uncle Ray's a great guy. And
Yeah.
you're like,
They're
I
not
want,
thinking Uncle Ray could be a sugar
I
daddy.
want to fuck you.
No.
They're not thinking
Uncle
that.
Ray,
They're
pay
not.
my rent and come and see me once a week.
And you're like, I'd love to do that, but
I'm like, hey, honey,
God.
I'd love to come and
Jesus.
see you.
God.
Will you rub my belly?
Oh my God!
Will
Looks
you
like
rub my scar,
holy
honey?
shit, man.
That looks like
Lick
the
my
great,
scar, baby.
looks like the great pumpkin.
He's the best. I got this fat guy. All I gotta do is lick his scar, and he's right to bed. He goes right to bed.
Lift that up again.
Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
for
all
God's
right.
sake, look at that. Holy shit.
I couldn't catch it.
I'm sitting there last night, half dead. I'm in the bathroom. I'm holding a clip. I even used the dog clippers. I got the dog clippers
what?
because mine were downstairs. That's the same fucking thing. It's a clippers.
Right.
Okay.
So I blew off the dog hair, and I went, and I just went fucking.
What made you do that?
Yeah.
I was getting a little thick up here,
are you
and
talking
summer's
about?
coming. I want to lay out. I lay out and get bright
Oh,
red.
God.
Oh, I lay out with no lotion.
Oh,
Thursday, I'm gonna lay out. I get so fucking red,
Yeah.
but by the next day it turns brown.
You're gonna
Right,
lay
I'm the
out.
same way.
Yeah, I hurt for one
Yo,
day.
you're gonna lay out?
Oh fuck yeah.
Some would call that beached.
Beached. I got your beached. I'm an attractive guy. I know I'm attractive. You could beat me down as far as you
beating
want.
you down. We're
Who's
just having
beating
fun
you?
with
Yeah,
you. Come
who's
on.
beating you down?
Come on, you
on.
all beat me down. That's why I
Nobody
have
beats
all
you
these
down.
issues because of you guys.
I know,
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
It's all your fault.
Right, right. Are you still doing the poems? You're still writing the poems? on
I
the
am,
beach?
Jim. I am.
Do you have one? Do you have one at the ready?
Go ahead.
No, I don't.
Come
I just
on.
have life is just a game. Fly a paper
I want one
plane.
next
Whoa,
week,
whoa,
though.
whoa,
I want to
hold
hear
on.
one next
Hold
week.
I'll have one next week.
Well, do the one you know, real like off the top of your head.
Life is just
Hang
a
on,
game.
wait.
Here we go.
And now it's poetry time with Uncle Perv,
Uncle Perv!
right here on the You're Not My Father podcast.
Uncle, who's your daddy? By the way, girls, are you lonely? Can't pay your car payment? Maybe you need a car. Maybe you don't need a place, or maybe you do. Reach out to Uncle Ray. He'll come and pay your bills.
Oh my God.
You only need to
Creepiest
see
thing I've
him
ever
once or twice a month and play with his scars and watch him sleep the day away.
Do you want a pony? Touch Uncle Ray's balloon.
And he'll make you some rice-a-roni if you play with his pony. Ladies,
Was
no,
that the
seriously,
poem?
no.
Was
Your
that the
poem.
poem?
No, the poem is, life is just a game. Fly a paper plane. There is no end. So that was from my godfather, Joe Kidwell. He's actually famous.
For?
Poetry, and he was ex-Philadelphia. He's passed away, but he was a great cop, yeah. He's the one that watched. He was John Lennon's bodyguard when he came to Philly in the 70s,
Right.
but he used to say crazy shit. But getting back to the sugar daddy, Andy, don't you
Yeah.
think that'd be a good business for you and I?
What, sugar daddies?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Hey, baby, all right.
All right, baby,
Yeah,
all right.
Andy's in love. I'm in love. I don't want to be done. I'm in love. Hey, Jim, how many times does Andy fall in love, Jim? Tell everyone.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Jim.
Jim?
A lot.
A
Yeah.
lot, exactly.
Yeah.
He falls in love. What's
There
he
we
do?
go.
And what happens to the kids when he leaves, Jim?
They get upset.
Which is why we named this podcast.
Mom, he even took our balls away. You can't even go outside and play with each other with the balls. He took them.
I can't. Do I have to call him Uncle Andy, Mom?
Well, I bought them.
Do I have to
Did
call
you
him
really
Uncle
take
Andy,
your
Mom?
No, I
Toys
didn't.
ago.
Oh, yeah.
I never bought them anything, to be honest
Listen,
with you.
he'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, in the beginning, I'd be like, do you have it? Do you like doing it? Yeah. We go out with him sometime. We'll take him with us. I'm like, do you have a catch with him?
Yeah, and then-
yeah. We threw the football around a couple times. Just a couple. I'm like, Andy, that's your son, dude.
No, it's not.
This kid's gonna get devastated when you fucking leave. No. That's why at the school we have fucking cases. The kid had all A's, and the fucking stepfather found a 20-year-old, leaves the mother, right?
Well,
and the fucking we're doing a court case for the kid. I swear to God, we're
Where's
doing a
this,
court
Hampton?
case. Yeah, we're
Oh
doing a
my
court case
God.
for the fucking kid. I'm going, boy. It seems like when his stepfather left is when his grades plummeted down.
Oh, no.
And then you take a look at our fucking 400-pound lover boy over here.
That's right.
Right? You take
my
fucking
God.
Fabio over here.
Flabio.
And,
Yeah.
this one's over here,
But I was still getting tail.
yeah.
At
yeah,
460.
baby, all right.
I couldn't breathe, but I was getting tail. That's right.
Except the girl
couldn't
with
walk up
herpes.
a flight of
He
steps.
didn't hook up with the
But
girl
he
with
was getting
herpes.
ass.
No.
The
no,
one with herpes, he
no.
left. That was the only one. And he had to think about it. So, herpes ain't that bad. They only come around every couple of months.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I
I'm
called her
just
the next day.
Oh, all
I
right.
was like, yeah, I don't think I could do this.
When he told me about the herpes girl, I almost peed myself on air. On air, because she got him all... Listen to this bitch. She got him all wet and crazy, then whispers in his ear right before he's ready to pop. I got herpes. I would have been like, I don't give a fuck if you got AIDS. Stick him right in my mouth. You know what I mean?
That's
Andy's fucking...
That's not how it went down. She was like,
It'd have been different with Uncle Ray. I'd have been like, I don't give a fuck if you're the Boston Strangler. Kill me! Now Andy's got morals. No.
I know.
The brakes went on.
I don't want to have pimple dick. Sorry.
Fucking Andy. She gets him all wild and juiced up and then tells him. She didn't tell him before dinner. She waits till he's on his lap.
Do you want a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
I'm like, I would love a cup of coffee.
Sure.
She's making it.
Yeah.
I have to tell you something. Somebody gave me something I couldn't.
What was it, luggage? Well, it's like luggage. It lasts forever like luggage.
It's something I can't get rid of, unfortunately.
Oh, what? You have a child? Because I can walk out on that quicker than
Oh,
shit.
sure he will.
Watch me run when you said you had herpes. I'm like, right out the door.
Oh, man, that was funny. That was so fucking funny.
I can't. But I have flare-ups sometimes.
She's like, so,
She's making coffee in a thong, bending down in front of Andy's like, oh,
My
God.
God.
Oh, my God. She's so beautiful, and I'm so
I love your version. I love your version. I can't breathe.
Yeah, she gets on top of him. She's straddling him. Oh, my God. Where's all this juice coming from? Oh, that's me, baby.
She's getting off on my stomach.
Yeah, she's riding his stomach, and he's
No,
like,
honey, lower.
This is the
Lower,
best.
honey, lower.
Ride my scar, honey. Ride my
God.
scar. You'll love
Every
it. It's got a
time.
little twinkle to it.
Is that a vagina? That's my belly button.
Oh, Jesus.
Down a little
Oh,
lower.
the gays would love me.
Keep going.
I met this guy.
Oh, my God.
He's got a big scar, but let me tell you something. He's got a belly button on. Oh my God!
That is the tightest pussy I've ever seen in my
He's
life.
got the tightest
his
ass.
belly button.
His ass is on the front of him, though. I don't understand it.
Do you know
His asshole. Do you ever have
this
a guy?
guy? This guy's name's Uncle Ray.
Yeah.
Do you know Uncle Ray? He's got a front butt. It's crazy.
He's got a front.
He's got a front butt.
And the crazy thing is, the canal's like 6 inches deep.
It smells like an
Oh, my
asshole too.
God.
It's unbelievable.
It's got a lot of lint in it, though.
Lot of
I don't-
lint.
He's got a lot of. He must use cheap.
You know, I will say this though. He
Yeah.
shaved it.
He shaved
He
it.
shaved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
beautiful.
my God.
He's got a scar around it
Very
too.
well.
Andy,
Very well
Andy,
trimmed.
do you still have the big fat fingers though? I know
Oh yeah, look at them things.
They're not as big as they used
Oh
to
no,
be.
they're not. Look, he still shakes. He still shakes like a fucking 80-year-old heroin addict.
I
Look.
do, though.
You should look at him.
Well,
He's all nervous. What are you nervous about?
I'm not shaking, you fucking
yeah,
prick.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
Look at you. It's because your eyeballs are shaking from the fucking shit you're
Yeah, I
drinking.
know.
That's what it is.
Just for
This
the,
is what they give me. The
just for
people
the
that love
record.
me.
Just for the record, I went on Amazon and subscribed to order
that?
every week.
What's that?
We get a whole case come every week for me.
Oh yeah, that's all I need.
Monsters' eyeballs are shaking.
This stuff is great.
everybody's
guys are
slowly trying to kill Ray.
I know.
No, never.
I know. They hate me
You got the Hunchback of
not
Notre
true.
Dame drinking a monster.
because of me. I'm the reason they're late. I mean,
that's true.
The thing,
Yeah, the stream
our
expired.
show timed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stream expired, and Ray was late, and I had to reboot the whole thing. And
I love
so
when
much for events and
Kevin-
blah blah blah.
Kevin's over here.
I feel it.
Him and Yimmy are on the phone, right?
Yeah.
At the
Oh,
And
Jimmy, yeah,
they're
Jimmy.
going back and forth, and I hear Kevin over there. I'm like off the mic, and he's like, "Motherfucker!" And I'm like, "Oh Christ, this head's going to explode." And then we get a text, and Kevin goes, "Did you see this?" He's like, "He's going to be. He needs 10 minutes."
Oh yeah.
Well, usually Andy, when we started and Andy was going to the restaurant down the road, he'd be late all the time.
Because I quit drinking.
Yeah. So he'd come in all, I only had one Manhattan. I get a flatbread and I get a Manhattan.
I did.
You know.
I did, but then I got ahi tuna
Ahi
instead
tuna.
of the flatbread.
And they screwed up.
No,
Oh.
the ahi tuna was good. They screwed up my drink and put
drink.
seltzer in it. I was like, "You need to take that back."
Mr. Andy Morals.
No, well, Andy knows what he likes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and the seltzer would kill the booze in it. So I had to come in here straight the one time. I'm like, this
God.
sucks. I know.
Remember when I wolfed down
boring.
he's like, hey, try some of this flatbread. I thought he gave it to me, so I inhaled the whole thing while we were here.
That's why I brought it for us.
I know.
And you were like, "Bruh."
Then he brings deviled pickles he made with his wife.
My girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which was cucumbers and fucking vinegar. But anyway.
Right. They were good.
No, they were good.
They were very good.
Well, I don't know-
Jalapenos,
yeah.
garlic.
I don't know about very, but you know.
They were very good.
Anywho, maybe, I think that. I
See
think
that?
that. I
Fell
think that.
asleep.
I think that.
Take another swig.
Maybe that concoction would have killed the herpes, though.
Maybe.
Maybe.
From what? That girl?
Yeah.
I don't-
Vinegar,
I haven't talked to her since.
hot peppers, and garlic.
I haven't talked to her since like.
Would you like a cup of coffee? Oh, and by the way,
Yeah.
Andy thought she was pregnant.
No, I did
By
not.
the way, I'm pregnant.
Yeah, but I haven't touched it.
Huh?
I didn't touch her.
I know.
Oh God.
After she
Thank
rode your
God.
belly. After she rode your belly.
She was a pretty girl. That's a
She
shame.
was. She was gorgeous.
She was. Anyway. Yeah, so
Boy, that ended quick, didn't it? Like his
my-
relationship.
my girlfriend blocked my phone number.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. She did.
That's Yoko. It's coming. I can't
She
wait to get the
knows.
call. I can't wait to get the call. Oh,
She knows all the stories.
I can't do the show anymore.
No.
Like what? Yoko. I mean, my,
And in the
my girl
background,
doesn't
you
like
get off the. What I tell you? Get off the phone.
Who you talk to? Who you know? Very bad man. Very bad.
What was that?
Yoko. Did you ever see her fucking perform? Here, I'm going to tell you about jerk offs. The 20 jerk-offs in the art gallery waiting to hear Yoko sing. She comes out, she goes, and they all clap for her. And she's a fucking animal.
Yeah, but you know what? The video goes viral.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's absolutely crazy.
And she's worth a shit ton of money.
No shit.
I know.
She, them people that buy all the dead people's rights, that when they're, like Jimi Hendrix and they don't have no family, well, she's still alive. They're waiting for her to die.
Right.
Like the people that own Elvis. And now that the daughter died. Do you think he's still alive? Do you think he's that preacher, Elvis?
No.
You don't think he's that preacher
No,
in Tennessee?
get out of here. Well, you believe anything. You know that?
He's in the Berlin auction, right?
Yeah.
He hangs out at the Berlin auction.
Stop it.
Have you ever seen him there?
Stop it.
Yes.
Stop
How you doing, Ray?
it. This guy,
Just saying.
he was at what's the daughter's name?
Lisa Marie.
He was at
Priscilla.
Lisa Marie's funeral.
Oh, Priscilla was the wife, right?
We could have went to Lisa Marie's
No,
funeral.
you couldn't have.
Yeah, we could have.
Elvis is alive.
Elvis is not alive.
They measured the vocal cords.
Oh God.
No, they did.
What?
Here we go.
Look it up on Google. Look it up on Google. Is Elvis say Elvis?
I can't even believe this.
Put Elvis and preacher. Put it up
Yeah.
and give me his name. Everything is the same size. They put the pictures together. He ended up going to.
How you doing, Ray?
He was able to go upstairs at Graceland that they say nobody could go upstairs. Do you know there's original Kiss worn outfits at Graceland?
Really?
They have downstairs where they have a room of all costumes of the stars. They have a full set of Gene, all of them.
Wow.
Yeah, in Graceland.
And what's that? 5 shows in a row where this asshole's mentioned? Gene Simmons?
I love
Jesus
you,
Christ.
Gene.
So what am I looking for, Ray?
Mr. Witz. Just look up the guy's name.
So what would you like to know?
Jim.
The preacher. Tell me you don't look like him.
Hang on, Jim. Did you hear this?
No,
Did
he
you-
doesn't.
I'm not going to go through the whole story about Ray with Gene Simmons, right? That whole thing.
No, I
couple
heard
shows
it.
ago.
Yeah. That's why I called up saying I was Gene Simmons' bank account.
Yo, how funny is it that Ray goes in with him for 45 minutes before he performs and buries the fucking poor guy? I mean, I don't like.
I know.
He's like, Ray walks in. He's like, "So your father abandoned you, huh?" And
I said me and you got a
laughing
lot in
so
common.
fucking hard.
dude,
I couldn't fucking contain myself.
It's a
I
true
know.
story. They sent me extra
know.
gifts. They sent me extra gifts I just got because he didn't fucking bring me out on stage. Oh yeah.
Here's a picture of
What'd
me
they
and
send
my.
you?
Here's a picture of me and my father, right for you. And
Some
keep
of that
going.
shitty
They-
soda.
Jim, I got the soda in PFG.
I know
Oh,
you
yeah.
They sent him a
I
coin.
know, right.
a coin.
Did you
purse.
hear about it or no?
Yeah, I heard about it.
No, like not that you heard about it. Did it industry wise? Did they hear that Gene
No,
Simmons came to our
no,
food show?
nobody fucking cares. No.
I love it.
Nobody cares. Jim, no. Look, I know you're trying to show off, but listen. To bring a guy, a famous
Yeah.
star like him,
Right.
400 million he's worth.
Who?
Gene.
400 million.
400 million. Look it
Okay.
up. He just sold the. They just sold the fucking They just sold.
But
Let me just tell you a story.
hold on a minute.
Taylor
They
Swift.
They showed their kid.
Somebody stop fucking talking for a minute.
Yeah, you.
Taylor Swift just bought all her fucking music back for $360 million.
Right.
Kiss didn't have one fucking #1 hit, and they got $300 million for the whole fucking thing, the makeup and everything.
Right.
Everything.
Everything they got.
Everything.
They sold everything. The
Right.
makeup.
Everything.
Because Gene told me. He told me we was
Right.
talking.
He's
what
like,
he did.
yes, and my father did leave me, but I sold everything for $300 million.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to figure out, should I sell you by the pound?
He said, now I'm worth $300 million and 13,000.
Is that what he said?
No.
I bought my father a house.
He goes, the
I
lawyers
hope
did.
he dies
Oh,
there.
here we go.
No, Jim, but listen, there was this
It's going to be
real.
the whole story now.
There was
He
this.
didn't buy the house, the lawyers did,
There was this cute.
because he gave him life.
There was this. I mean,
Yeah.
the lead singer for the first group was cute blonde. I mean, she was gorgeous. And he goes to her. Gene's like, "This is my roadie for the day." I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" She's like, "My name's Susie Cuse," whatever it was, you know.
Right.
And Gene goes, "Tell her how much you paid to be my roadie."
Yo,
So
you know
I
what's-
tell her, and she's like,
Good.
"Oh, what's your name?"
So one of the funny,
My name's
Uncle
Brooke.
Ray.
yeah, one of the funniest things from that god awful name of that show, the dynamic podcasting duo, or whatever the fuck Ray called it. Anyway, one of the funniest episodes is when we were talking. I think I brought it up about Paul Stanley doing an autobiography, right? And Jim finds the audio book, and and I said, how funny would it be if Paul Stanley was reading his own book? And Jim goes, wait, you guys read this? Wait, do you hear this? Jim played it, and he's like, and Ace comes in the bathroom, and and I'm in the shower, and Ace takes a shit in the bathroom. I was like, what are you doing, Ace?
I remember that because I listened to it. But remember, Jim had the
Oh, yeah, the quick finger
when
with the.
Jim was like fucking the guy from Stern. What's his name? Who's the guy that's got the buttons? Fred Norris. Yeah. I mean, we would be talking. It was as soon as someone said Trump, the T out of the word Trump, he'd go, grab him in the pussy.
Yeah, grab by the pussy.
Grab him by the pussy. And then as soon as they mentioned Paul Stanley, you'd go, at the beginning of that song,
Heaven's on fire.
Heaven's on Fire, where they come out like a bunch of toughs.
Eat it like a piece of cake.
They're like some street toughs. They're walking
Yeah.
like after the world. You know,
Gene's looking over his eyebrows.
Yeah. The other one's got all his balls pushed to the left side. He looks like a fucking Vinnie Vincent, who's now a woman.
What?
Yeah, he
No,
transferred.
really?
He transferred.
Vinnie
Transferred.
Vincent did?
Vinnie
Transferred.
Vincent did, yeah.
No
Transitioned?
shit. I did not know that.
What did he do?
Transition.
That too.
Not
he
He
transferred.
transferred. He transferred. I want to go to the boys' side right here. Where do I give me my pants? Yeah.
I
So I
have
got-
Happy Pride, guys.
I got to reel this
Happy
back
Pride.
in. I got to reel it back in. Why did you have me look up the Elvis and guy?
Well, because that's Elvis.
This is not. It's not even close, bro.
Oh, stop
it.
Look here. You think that's close?
Yeah.
when no one else
It's not
can
even
understand.
close.
Play the music.
I can't play the music. You didn't give me a freaking heads
Now,
up.
of course, you take the worst fucking picture of the guy. And he's
Hold
90 and Elvis is 20. Of course they don't look alike. Here's Kevin. They don't look nothing
All
alike.
right. Well, look. It looks like
Here's
Kenny.
Elvis
looks like
in his
fucking
casket.
Kenny Rogers is what he looks like. Not Elvis.
Get that one right
Teeth are
there.
different.
Kevin,
one?
Kevin,
Teeth are
Kevin.
different. Which one?
Teeth change over the years. Where they do half and half.
Half and half.
Hey, right there. See it right,
right
there. Yeah.
He looks like a mongoloid.
Yeah, he
Fuck
does.
out of here. That's him. Put it on. Click on it.
I'm clicking on it.
You see that? It's
Like a
Elvis.
damn mongoloid.
Shocking truth. Look at this. Bob is really Elvis. It says it right there. Look.
It's not really Elvis.
Come on.
It says it right there.
He doesn't look
It
anything
says
like
is
Elvis.
Bob. It's a question, Ray. It's not a statement.
Oh. I almost drank this. Andy, I was picking this up to drink, and I swear to God, they got me so laced
Oh my
up.
God, that's terrible. It doesn't even look close. Look.
You ever see the episode of Family Guy when Stewie has a clone named Bitch Stewie? He clones himself. That's
Oh,
what he
yeah?
looks like. Yeah.
I can't. I don't know what to do. I'm
Just-
completely lost with this
Let's
shit.
move on.
Jim,
Yeah,
have you been
for
listening?
real.
Jim, have you been listening to the show?
Yeah. I usually catch it. I definitely caught it the past 2 weeks when I couldn't miss it last week with the Kiss review.
Do you think it's any
The
good?
Gene Simmons thing.
The Kiss
Huh?
review.
Do you think it's any good?
Yeah, it's funny. It's good.
It was a long pause.
Yeah,
Very
like-
long pause there.
That
Ray.
was awful, wasn't it? You think the guy that produced us, that discovered us, would be like, "Oh, it was great."
Yeah, Jim was sick of us at the time
He
too.
was.
He like our comedy like wore thin on him. He was like, "Okay, guys, can you-"
Yeah,
It brings back horrible memories
Yeah.
for him. It's flashbacks.
And Jim's a big D too.
What?
Oh, he's
What?
he's far to the left.
What does that got to do with anything? I thought you meant his dick was big.
No,
That's what
no.
I thought he meant.
Jim's got he's got a big dick.
Jim's like, But how about the guy that hated? How about Andy and the other guy, Mr. South, New Jersey's top comedian? What was his name?
Oh, fuck, I forget his
Hey,
name.
you know who I still talk to, Jim? Who was that good guy we talked to? That great. He was the best guy on that podcast. What was the guy's name?
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
On which podcast?
Boombox.
Boombox, was it?
Oh. Isley?
Oh, Brian Isley.
Isley was the one Andy would always have shit with, but his buddy, the other guy on the show I talked to. What was Yeah,
Kawhi was it?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, it was Kawhi.
he's a great
Yeah, yeah.
fucking guy, man.
yeah, he's a good dude.
Great guy.
Real
He
good dude.
always every time we spoke, he was just a gentleman. Good guy.
Yeah.
But
Was
yeah,
he a good guy?
It's funny because the other guy, Isley, was doing shows down at the casino. You could tell there was competition there because, Andy was a comedian his whole life, and then now this guy's like, he got the title of, he won some
South Jersey's best comedian.
he won this contest, Kevin. Well,
And I won nationwide.
this guy won. Yeah, it was South Jersey. It wasn't
won-
New Jersey. It was South
It was
Jersey's
South
best
Jersey.
comedian.
South Jersey's best comedian.
He would intro the show with, Mr. South Jersey's, and he did our show a lot. We would have all these guys on our show. Kawhi was the middle name, though. I think his first name began with a D, though. His name was something Kawhi. I think Kawhi might be the last name.
I don't know.
But anyway,
Yeah.
Isley, that was it, Isley,
Yeah.
And then we had the punk rock show. I mean, they had everybody. They had the mob show. Well, our paths crossed with the mob guy. The show,
Oh, dude.
Jim, the show you did with that mob guy, we got tied up with him one night, and he sent us messages and everything, like he was in hiding, and it got crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you can't dabble. We stopped with that mob shit because it gets too. I mean, I had a guy from New York threaten me to stop talking about Victoria Gotti, and even though you get a ton of listeners, and Johnny is still using, if you remember, Jim, when the brother was there, well, John took that interview and he published it himself. And like a year ago, I found it. And how I found it was I just was clicking on a bunch of his stuff, and I'm going, wait a minute, that's me. That's me and Andy. When the brother was there, the time we called, we called the guy from TMZ and wanted to put a fight with him and John Gotti Jr.
Oh yeah.
When I called
yeah,
the guy
11.
up. So, but Jim, that fucking one had 100,000 views at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He released it. It doesn't say our names anywhere.
Right.
It just says John A. Light interview. It's got like God knows how many 100,000 now.
Right.
And it's our interview with when the brother came in.
Yeah.
They had made up, and that other guy called in, and you were like, "Hey, we're going to give you your shot."
Yeah.
That was saying he's a fraud, and
Right.
he's that was John Gotti's best. The guy that made the shows with John Gotti Jr. Those were the two. And here the brother went and joined John Gotti Jr. and was bad-mouthing them. And then our show was the show where the brothers reunited.
Yeah, I know. I was scared to death because I was sitting next to the window.
Yeah, it was
like,
crazy.
I'm going to get fucking shot.
Yeah,
I know.
Shit.
We
Yeah.
were scared that we were going to get drive-bys.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. We again, we were ahead of our fucking time, man. I'm telling you, something's going to happen.
Something's going to happen.
Something going to happen. I'm probably going to stroke out on the air, and that's going to go viral. Andy will be famous.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? I'll die live.
Right.
Andy becomes this big famous star because this, it'll go viral where
Right.
I croak. Andy
Right.
signs with Barstool.
I'll put a statue of you.
Will you?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
We'll get a stuffed animal.
With your belly hanging out.
Oh.
Sure enough.
Hey,
It's
you
just
know
got
what?
a
Good
belly.
segue. I just actually found an image of Elvis.
Oh, really?
He is alive. Look, check this out. All
right.
You're gonna love it.
There it is.
Oh, no, look at the camel toe.
Look at the camel.
It looks like he's got a couple of apples down there.
I'm
Are you-
Holy
It looks
shit!
like Peter Griffith's chin.
Are you looking at the face?
No, look at his balls.
Look at the
Yeah, but
face.
look at his face.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, there you go.
How you doing?
Christ.
How you doing?
I can't take my eyes off his balls, Zach.
Oh my God, he's got a couple of apples down there. 9:44 people.
Yeah, I got to go.
Yep, we got to go, people.
Yep.
All right,
Jim,
so,
it was great talking to you,
yeah,
Big
thanks.
Jim.
Jim, you got to come on the
Guys,
show one night.
thanks.
Like, come in live.
Yeah, give me the invite. I'll head down.
Definitely.
Yo, Jim, remember we took the girl down, the girl that wanted to be our agent? We took her to dinner and
Oh.
got her a room from the casino.
Jesus Christ.
She
yeah.
wanted 12,000. How much was it? 1,200 a month or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, she just wanted $1,200 a month for nothing.
To do exactly what
To
I
pay
was
her
doing
rent.
already.
Yeah,
Really?
she wanted 1,200 a month. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
She's like,
Nice.
Didn't even blow it.
I will
Didn't even blow it.
Anyway,
No, but Ray was like, we're in the casino. We had dinner with these two
Yeah.
hammers.
Yeah.
And then Ray goes, hey, I'm going to go over for a minute. I'm going to play the slot machine just for a minute. Christ, I got
Meeting
home at
was
like
over.
2 in the fucking morning.
Meeting was over. She's like, so I'll hear from you? Yeah, honey, go to your room. We'll see you later. Get the fuck out of here.
Didn't she ask you for money or something? Or you
No.
gave her money?
I might have given her, I don't know.
Because
I think you gave her money.
Yeah,
I
he
think
did.
you did.
We bought dinner.
Yeah.
And then she was like,
Yeah.
are you going to pay me for my time or some shit? Like, I forget
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
was. And then she brought her
Really,
husband.
you fucking blowing us or what, honey? Like, the fuck, what are we paying you for?
You going to...
No, I don't think. I got her the room.
Yeah, you got her to room.
I
That's
got
what
her
it
the
was.
room, yeah. I got her the room for the night.
She ate and ran.
Yeah, she ate, slept over, and we're like, how many viewers do you got? She wanted to wait. This was the best.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I want to get you guys to New York, and I want to fucking film yous in New York,
Right.
and get some B-roll with you guys walking in New York. I felt like that's that other idiot, the comedian that thinks he's South Jersey. The guy that wears the leather jackets, he goes to New York with the entourage and thinks he's famous.
What's his name? I had
Rob Nestor knows him very well.
Yeah, I can't remember his name though.
Yeah.
He goes in Vegas and interviews people.
Yeah,
steals all Dice's material.
He's a dentist. He's actually a dentist.
Yeah.
So he's got money.
There was something. What was it? Me and him got into it about it.
Yeah.
About stuff.
Something
I was
happened.
bad mouthing him, and I called him a comedy thief. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
What the fuck was his name though?
The best is he goes
With his
with
dyed hair.
He gets a bunch of girls. They work in his dental office.
Oh, they're all ugly too.
He gets these girls, dresses them as whores.
Yeah.
He gets 3 guys, bodyguards, and
What the
walks in
fuck's his
fucking
name?
New York. So of course everyone's going to come up to you. He's like, "Hey, honey, I'm the most famous comedian," and he just awful jokes.
Yeah.
He makes fun of people, and it's not even funny.
Right, and he steals like Dangerfield stuff and
Yeah,
and Dice.
absolutely, 100%.
What the fuck is his name?
Then he goes to Vegas, takes a limo, lets people jump in. He
says he's booked everywhere, and he's not.
He
For
calls
fucking fraud.
himself the comedy. I don't know. He's got another name like Uncle something, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name is though. Fuck.
But
Damn it, I hate that. I
Anyway.
can't believe you brought that up. I forgot about all
no,
about it.
Jim, it was great hearing from you.
Yeah, really.
Nice to meet you, Jim.
Really good, guys. I'm glad I called in.
All right, you got to come in one night.
Yeah, just send me the address and give me the invite. I'll be there.
You got it,
You
brother.
got it, man.
All right, take care,
Right,
Jim.
guys.
Take
See
it
ya.
easy.
Yep.
Great
Thank
show.
you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See ya.
All right. Hammond, thanks. Jim's a great guy. We'll bring him in more
Now,
stories.
this was
and
a good
everything.
show.
What we should have did was, well, maybe when he's on, we'll talk about when I flipped out through my coffee cup and shit over the sound not being right.
Oh, the
Remember
first
that?
night.
No, it was the night we had. It was country western night.
Andy threw a tantrum. You should have seen it.
Really?
Cancer.
Yeah, because
He goes,
the mother was driving me nuts for these. It was twin daughters that were singers, and they were up and coming, right? So they were playing. I think they were playing the Grand Ole Opry or some shit, and they were coming on before they performed, right?
Yeah.
And the mom was like super stage mom. So all week long, building up to it, we go and we buy Western hats, shirts, the whole nine. We're gonna have this thing, and everything's set to go. And this lady's blowing up my phone, right? So I'm like, okay, we're gonna go on in like 5 minutes. And Jim turns around and says, "We're not gonna be able to do it. We're having
there's no audio.
right during the show." And I'm sitting there, and I look like such a jerk off with this stupid fucking hat and this $5 Walmart Western shirt that I got with the metal buttons.
How about the band from England that premiered their song on our show?
Oh, they call us astronauts.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, those guys, and they were like calling up left and right. Yo, remember when he was walking through the festival? It was like 2 in the morning or something over there, 3 in the morning, and he was stepping over people, and he had us on the phone.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, on the show.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's great.
I remember our German fans.
Yeah.
And then it was just, like I said, I really thought, and of course, people are making millions doing it, but back then, the second I heard what they were going to do, and it was like, I'm like, so what happens now? Where do you, well, you play it over the internet.
Yeah.
I'm like, but how do people listen? Well, they listen on their phone. They listen here. I said, so wait a minute. If they get it on their phone, they could get it in their car.
Yeah.
And of course, we figured out how to get it through the Bluetooth. So we would do the show, come home and listen to it on the ride home. We'd listen to half of it.
half of it.
And it was clear as a fucking bell.
12 minutes of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
11 minutes.
It was so fucking clear. And I'm like, Andy, this is the future, man. Because why are people going to pay? I really thought, I really thought they were going to kill,
Sirius Radio.
yeah.
Yeah. Sirius XM.
Because I'm like, everything's going to be free. Why would you listen to how, like anything, even Howard Stern, when you could get all these other people, But anyway, I really thought if it wasn't it was a second tier thing for these guys. They all had good jobs. They're all computer nerds, Jim and all his buddies that did this. So if it was their only thing and they had to survive with this and like feed their kids with this, I think they would have went where they needed to be.
Right.
But it was just it was always a side thing for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a hobby.
They all had great jobs. This was like we could do this at night, have fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And make a little bit of cash because they just covered the bills pretty much.
Right.
Until the one guy started living there, but so he had a house. It's always that one fucking Ray in the group that's gotta fucking fuck everything up and move in. He's like, well, it's just sitting here. Why can't I live here?
It is a
I'm
motel.
homeless. I am homeless. Yeah, it is a hotel.
It is a hotel.
I am homeless.
Remember he would bring in the interns? And,
Yeah.
And they would, every now and then they'd work
From
on our show.
WIP. Yeah.
Really?
From the colleges and everything. I mean, this was, he had a real soundboard.
Yeah.
And then he had another studio inside of a studio was a punk rock channel. A real we went on there a couple times.
Yeah.
They were good too. A real heavy metal channel that played all day. But yeah, he had the contract to play real music.
Mm-hmm.
He paid money, so during the day they had music going all day like a radio station, and they had commercials. Hey, come listen to the Idiots tonight.
Yeah.
Remember? Mm-hmm. We would tape commercials, and they would run all day like a radio station. And then, we went on live. We were on live.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody had a time slot, and they were booked up. They had a show on, most of the times at night, most of the days. A lot of sports shows. They had like 10 Phillies, Sixers.
Big Daddy
Eagles.
Graham had a music show on.
Big
on
Daddy
there.
Graham and the two guys from WIP that they were allowed to come on and do other things other than sports. So
Yeah, Glenn Macnow.
Glenn Macnow did his brewery. He owned a brewery. So he did a brewery show, which he still does now, and does it on WIP, but on those like off hours. But they had a bunch of famous guys. It's funny because like when people would get fired, like I'm just saying, who's the one? Now it would have been Eskin.
Yeah.
Like when Eskin got fired, when these famous guys would get fired, Jim would go pitch them their own show, and he would meet with them. And these people, he would say, look, we're going to give you this, this, and this. We'll make you the, And
Jim wouldn't shave, and they would be like, would you like $1? You need it more than me, sir.
No, I really think, I really, really, really think that this media, whatever you call it, is the way to go. I don't know if there's a way that you go above what everyone's doing now to put yourself, to set yourself above everyone. Who the fuck knows?
You'd have to kill somebody on the show.
Yeah,
You'd also have to show up on time.
Yeah, well, there's that. There's that.
I'm sorry, man.
Are you? Oh, look, he's starting to come down off his monster high.
He's crashing right
Look
now.
at him. He's like, I'm sorry, man.
I don't know. I got to be honest. I
What?
really don't know how I'm still alive. Because,
Oh, here we go. This is going to be another hour.
no.
And now, Ray defying death as
No,
long
I'm
as
not
he
talking
has.
about my accident. I'm just saying the worst thing you could do to your body, from what I hear, and of course my wife sends me all the snippets. I
Right.
get all the snippets. Is not sleep.
Right.
Is the worst fucking thing in your body.
It depends.
Kevin, look it up.
It depends.
Well,
What?
Look it up. How bad it is not to sleep.
What's the worst thing for your body?
No. Is it really bad not to sleep?
Standing
I
in
would
front
love
of a
to
train.
see your search. You have to hear your search history on your computer.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
It's awful.
It's how can I win at the jackpot game that I play?
Oh, there's a way.
Hit the bonus number.
I actually bought a guy's book on how to fucking win it. He's like, you got to pick the slot machine at the end.
Oh God, is this where you came up with the whole journal idea?
Remember?
Right.
This fucking guy, and then he wanted to give me my money back when I was killing him on the fucking show.
Right.
I'm like, I actually paid $5 for an online how to win at slots. The guy actually said, pick a slot that's on the corner. Pick those big slots. And he's right. I played these giant fucking slots that everyone can see. I hit one when, was it when I went and saw Gene? I don't know. It was a dollar machine, and I hit it for like $500-600. But it's so big, and everyone watches you, you know, and
Right.
they're like, "Oh my God, he's got 3, you know, fucking stars." And
Look, kid's a degenerate.
All right, so what do you want to know about
Oh, here
not
we
sleeping?
go.
how bad it is not to sleep.
And how bad is it, Kevin?
Am I defying death, Kevin? Look
It
at
doesn't
it.
give you a 1 to 10, Ray.
What's it say?
It just goes through a list of what goes wrong with you the more you don't sleep.
What?
Well, first is cognitive issues, right?
What'd you say?
Cognitive issues.
What'd you say?
Cognitive issues.
I'm fucking
Check,
I'm
please.
trying to.
Yeah, I get it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
24 hours without sleep, you get brain fog.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, no
me.
shit.
Hello.
36 hours, decreased intellectual performance.
Watch last week's show.
48 hours and more memory impairment.
That's me.
What's my name?
Sonny
Physical
boy.
stress. Daytime sleepiness. Immune suppression. 36 hours immune suppression. Increased cardiovascular risks. That's a big one. Yeah, hormone imbalance.
You know what? Here's the best part.
What's that?
When I shut my eyes right now and rest on this microphone,
Yeah.
I do feel so comfortable. But in my bed, I don't.
Why?
Well, I don't
Even
know.
under your comforter. Your,
Yeah, it's too
what
hot.
was that thing called?
The
Your comforter?
fucking coma zone.
No, it wasn't coma
Coma
zone.
zone?
No,
What's
It was
it called?
coma or something.
no,
It's coma.
Yeah.
it wasn't coma. It was
It's
something
coma.
else. It was something else.
Anyway.
So 48 hours, you get diminished libido.
Oh, I can't even get it. I haven't gotten hard in 3 years.
All
There you
right. Mental health problems. Anger tantrums and irritability.
Hey! Andy!
Depressive thoughts.
I don't want to
in
live
there.
anymore.
I'm not gonna live much longer, guys.
Hallucinations and paranoia.
It's 9:57.
Oh my! What else? I got.
Anyway.
Yeah.
It's
It was a
bad.
great
It's
show
bad,
this week.
Ray.
I know. I don't care.
sleep is bad.
I don't give a fuck.
Pound that monster energy.
It was a great show this week. I love you. All my Kiss fans, I know you're out there. I know you're out there because my auction was fucking awesome.
Really?
I'll show you the fireworks display at the end. 2 fireworks, but they went for about 3 minutes.
Oh.
And
right,
we
Where did
so-
you set off
blew
fireworks
the
at?
fucking right near the street. We fucking
At the house?
smoked. Oh yeah,
On 4th Street.
we smoked the whole fucking town. Ed. It was so funny. The whole town looked like it was on fire.
Oh,
Everyone was watching, beeping. I said, I had 50 people on live.
that's great.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you
That's a
promote?
slow
Did you promote
night.
that show?
No.
You didn't
An
promote
hour
it.
before.
Did you show up on time?
I was early for that
Oh,
because
how about that?
I had it
Andy,
set
how
up.
about that?
I know.
But
imagine
Andy was
that.
I'm
early
gonna
tonight.
tell you
Andy
something.
was here early tonight. Did you
I
know
was.
that?
We get 80
Andy
to
showed up and cleaned the bathrooms.
we get 80 to 100. 80
Stop it.
80
Stop
people's
it.
good.
All right.
80 is good. Yeah, it is.
80 to 100 people
Yeah, it is.
live is good.
Yeah. You know what? Because it wasn't a surprise. This is like, we should change this from You're Not My Father to surprise podcast. Surprise! We're on tonight.
Time means nothing. The time means nothing show.
Yeah. Yeah. I love
Oh,
you.
God, I hate that.
I know.
I wish you wouldn't chew gum.
My wife hates me.
I
She's like,
can't imagine
"Can
why."
you stop chewing, you fucking cow?"
Could you stop breathing?
She calls
Ray?
you a cow?
Yeah. She's
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
wish he would just stop breathing.
She calls you a cow. That's fantastic.
No, she knows never.
Sure,
call
put
me
the
a
pillow
cow.
over your face
Knock
while
her
you're
the fuck out.
Oh, stop it.
I'll beat the balls off her. No, I'm just kidding.
She'll put a gun in your mouth.
Yeah.
No, I never showed her how to shoot the gun.
Yo, do you remember years ago being
do.
at her house, watching a movie, and Dad was in the room? Remember, someone was making noise. Like a couple was sitting on the floor, and who was on the couch? And
You were with us with
and
Mary Jo?
Bunny's dad was on the couch.
Was
And
I there?
You were there because you make the comment all the time. You were like, because we was been saying something in front of the TV and he couldn't say. He's like, down in front, and you ran that all through high school and you just comment over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh God, what a trip that was.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Good time, man.
Yeah.
I wish I was
He don't
young again.
remember any of it.
I don't
know he
remember
doesn't.
one
He
fucking
doesn't.
He was probably banging my girlfriend. But anyway.
Oh,
You.
what are you talking?
Who's your girlfriend?
Yo,
Your current wife?
Yeah.
Idiot.
Where does that even come from?
I'm teasing.
Oh my
I'm a little
God!
groggy. I'm a
Look at
little
him.
sleepy.
Yeah,
Look,
here
he's
goes
going
waiting.
down fast.
All right, number 13.
Well, listen, everybody.
Sleepiness.
This weekend, come to beautiful Hamilton, New Jersey, that we call Blueberryville. Come down for the food truck festival, and make sure you stop by Louis French Fries and more. And you should see the size of these
I wish I
sandwiches.
knew where he's gonna be, like
Oh my
on Bellevue.
God. I do
I
not
don't know
know.
where he's gonna be.
No. Just keep walking till you find it.
Yeah, Louis
Louis-
French. A big flag. It's got the American flag banner up top. Says Louis Fries and more. Wake up, Ray.
And make sure
Wait.
you go over and thank him for his service because he's a Navy vet.
Gluten free too. Gluten free options.
Listen,
Yes.
let me tell you something.
Yeah.
So check them out. My daughter Jen, go over and say hi to her. She's working with him this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it'll be
We're
cool.
going to have Sleep with Ray. Win a nap time with Uncle Ray. How about that auction?
You can sleep in his front butt.
We're going to have Camp Out with
Hey.
Andy and Ray.
There you go. That doesn't sound like something that you should keep your kids away from. Oh, my God.
Separate tent, you idiot.
Well, thank you, everybody. Remember, we do this every week from Doghouse Studios.
Oh!
That's Kev Dog. I'm Andy Julia. I'm the voice. You can find us on all social media. That is Ray
Councilman
Scipione.
Scipione.
And Ray, what is the name of our show?
You're Not My Father podcast.
See you next week, everybody.
I love
and
you.
as always, suck
In the
it.
Navy, you got to wear your little cheese.